হ্যালো বন্ধুরা, আশা করি সকলে ভালো আছেন। আমিও ভালো আছি। আজকে আমি সিভিল আপিলের একটি ড্রাফট পড়ব এবং এটা ইংলিশ বাংলা দুটাতেই পড়ার চেষ্টা করব। প্রথমে ইংলিশটা পড়ব। ডিস্ট্রিক্ট ঢাকা। ইন দ্য সুপ্রিম কোর্ট অফ বাংলাদেশ, হাইকোর্ট ডিভিশন, সিভিল অ্যাপিলেটেড ডিভিশন, মেমোরান্ডাম অফ appeal from original degree. First appeal নং এবং by the first appeal tender নং in the matter of A. Son village post office police station district plaintiff appellant versus B. Son of village post office police station district dependent respondent. Appeal valued at টাকা, suit value of টাকা by being aggrieved by and dissatisfied with the impugned judgment and degree dated, degree signed on, first by the learned Joint District Judge, First Court, Dhaka, the title nong of dismissing the suit. The plaintiff appellant begs to prepare this appeal before the Honorable Court on the following amongst other. Grounds. 1. For that the impugned judgment and degree passed by the learned trial court below without explaining and deposition of the witness, and as such the impugned judgment and degree is liable for to be set aside. For that the court below failed to discuss all the issues separately as per Order 20 Rule 5 of the Code of Civil Procedure, and as such the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For that the evidence has not been properly appreciated and analyzed by the learned court below, and as such the impugned judgment and degree is unsustainable in the eye of law. 4. For the impugned judgment of degree passed by the learned trial court below as a result of misreading and non-reading of the evidence available on record, and as such the judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. 5. For the decision of finding about the issue nong 1, 2, 3 are totally contradictory, and as such the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. 6. For the learned trial court below passed the impugned judgment and degree in violation of natural justice and established principles of law, and as such the judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For that the learned court below failed to apply his judicial mind in passing the judgment and degree on consideration of the evidence led by both of the parties, as such the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For that 8. For that the impugned judgment and degree passed by the learned court below is based in law, contrary to facts and circumstances and the evidence adduced by both the parties, and as such the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For the impugned judgment and degree 9. For that the impugned judgment and degree passed by the learned trial court below is based, summarize, surmise, and conjecture, which is wholly illegal malafide, and as such the imputed judgment and degree is unsustainable in the eye of the law. 10. For that learned trial court, below pass the imputed judgment and degree is neither proper nor the accordance of the law, and as such, the impugned judgment degree is liable to be set aside. 11. For that the learned trial court below pass the impugned judgment degree, none of the dependent and witness collaborate the cause of action, but the court below without considering the same dismiss suit, and as such, the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For that the impugned judgment and degree passed by the learned trial court below. 12. For that the impugned judgment and degree passed by the learned trial court below must illegally and without lawful authority dismiss the suit, and as such, the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For the learned trial court below failed to arrive at decision that the plaintiff and appellant succeeded in proving the case by adducing oral and documentary evidence, and as such, the impugned judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For the learned of trial court below misread and misunderstood the pleadings, and as well as deposition of plaintiff witness PW, and as such the judgment and degree is liable to be set aside. For that 15. For that learned the trial court below pass the impugned judgment degree is a arbitrary, not the judiciary. Hence the impugned judgment as such the same is liable to be set aside. For that the other ground will be put forward at the time of the hearing of appeal. Certificate. I do hereby certify that I have done enough impugned judgment and degree, and in my opinion, the grounds taken in the memorandum of appeal are good grounds of appeal, which I undertake to support at the hearing of appeal. Name and signature of advocate, list of document memo of appeal, and Ukalatnama 1 copy, judgment 1 copy, degree 1 copy, second judge copy 1 copy, total 5 copies. ধন্যবাদ।